What's up, guys? This is Dave here, founder of PXC. Welcome to the new year. And today I'm going to be making a video based of support and resistance. In today's video, we're going to be talking about support and resistance and how to actually draw these support and resistance zones, not lines, zones. So yeah, let's get to it. So basically, support zones are basically zones where the price bounces off, and resistance zones are the zones where price actually falls from, like it bounces off. For instance, this is the resistance and this is the support. So I'm gonna be talking about how to draw these zones properly, because most people will say, okay, yeah, this is how to draw the zone. Just if you see it's reacting from the point, just draw a line. Sure, drawing a line is cool and all, but I don't recommend you draw a line when marking out your support and resistance zones. What I recommend, like I said from the beginning, is zones, not lines. Keyword zones. This will help you because sometimes the price bounces off without actually hitting that specific line, and you might miss out on really good opportunities. Um, Miss out on really good opportunities, and it bounces off, and you miss out on good profit. So yeah, basically you're drawing zones and not lines. So get to it. Let's get to it. So now what I just drew here, if you can see my screen properly, is a support zone. This is the support zone right here, just below this level. So you can see prices are reacting heavily um, in this area. So now let's draw out our resistance. I'm going to indicate these zones. Let's say the support. I'm going to make it let's say bluish, and the resistance zone, I'm going to make it red. Let's turn this to red. Yeah, put this way. So once the price goes down to hit this zone multiple times, because another thing you need to know is it doesn't just have to hit once. Sometimes I recommend hitting let's say 3 times before I actually know, okay, yeah, this is a strong zone. And if it hits the zone multiple times, there's a chance it's a very strong zone. Do you understand? So then again, one thing you should actually remember is whenever you're drawing these lines, never draw your support and resistance zones below 1 hour. I actually recommend 4 hours and above, but whenever you're drawing these lines, stick to 1 hour and above, because every other time frame from like below this time frame, that's 1 hour, it's noise mostly. So I recommend you draw your lines um, from the 1 hour time frame rather. So yeah, so basically once it goes down and hits this zone and pumps back up, that is a very strong support zone. And when it goes up and hits a particular point right here, that is a strong resistance zone, just like you see here. You understand? And when you come down to this place, you think, oh yeah, this is a support zone. Why is it dropping from here? In this situation right here, this is like this. This right here now, what's happening here and here? This is the price hitting. This is more of like a resistance zone, not a support anymore. in this situation. This is a resistance. Right now it's playing the part of a resistance because at this point it broke and went up. The moment it breaks this particular level, this becomes a support. The moment it breaks this level, this becomes a support from being a resistance. So you should also take note of that. Same here. This is a support. The moment it breaks it and goes up, it immediately turns to a support level. It's no longer a resistance level. Do you understand? And same thing with the support level. If by any chance this breaks below, this automatically turns into a resistance. So another thing you should notice is once you see multiple breakouts and all of that, there's a chance that these zones are very weak. They are getting really weak, and you shouldn't bank on them. Rather, you find out new zones you can play around with. So, this was supposed to be a very short video talking about support and resistance. Now, the main key points here is number one, draw your lines, draw your support and resistance zones on higher time frames, starting from 1 hour upwards. If you draw it 5 minutes and the rest, you're basically wasting your time. You're not going to. It's all noise basically. And if that's number one. Number two, draw zones like this, not lines. Lines are going to make you miss opportunities, and you probably just draw it wrong. In some cases, you draw lines, but in this case, I recommend not drawing lines, draw zones instead, especially if you are trading on if you're drawing your lines on in higher time frame. And yeah, that's basically it. Number three, once the resistance is broken, it turns to support, and once the support is broken, it turns to resistance. I wanted to make this video really short, so I'm not going to be talking about reaction points like when to actually take these trades when it's reacting in those zones. There are so many things to consider: volume, price action, candlestick pattern, so many things depending on what suits your trading style. But yeah, this is me simplifying how to draw these zones. Do not draw lines, stick to zones, stick to higher time frames. Small time frames they are just noise, and yeah, that's basically it. So thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be making more videos like this. Please drop a like and join our Telegram channel for banger signals. We'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace.